Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Adrienne, I live in New York City, and I love playing with makeup. Today is a dedicated lip review of the Romand Glasting Melting Lip Balms. I have been sitting on these for a really long time. I purchased the first 9 from the release a while ago and have been enjoying them with every intention of talking to you all about them. And as I was preparing for that video, I realized they released 6 new shades. So I have all 15 shades in front of me. I am going to swatch them in order of, I was going to do it in order of number, but maybe I'll just swatch those on my arm in indirect sunlight in order of number. And what I'll try to do is more order of color family, or what I think might be color families. I think that might be better. So yes, if you are interested in seeing what these all look like side by side, swatched on my arm in indirect sunlight, I'm gonna post that at the end of the video, but let's just get started. So just to show you some difference between the first 9 shades released from a packaging perspective, I could tell you the formula is no different. They were in this type of packaging. So they contained the lipstick, and it has kind of an ombre lid that indicates the color, and you'll see all of them are supposed to be a fairly unique color. You'll be the judge of that. The new ones that they released, the new 6 ones, are now in this packaging, which I feel is just a bit more sophisticated. It has that continuous ombre effect. Also easy to identify sort of what color family they are. This is by the brand Romand. I don't have a lot of exposure to them. You can buy the products on Yes Style or Stylevana, maybe even Amazon. I'm gonna be trying on Dear Apple, which is number 14, this one here. This is a full pigment, high gloss lip product. It calls itself, I don't know what a Glasting melting lip balm is, but it does feel very melty. This though, I would say is a lot tackier, contains less oil, just much more tacky, so it lasts a lot longer on the lips. When you put it on though, it is a full color, full shine lipstick. It really is just a high shine lipstick. It is not a lip gloss. And so I think you could layer a lip gloss if you needed something to be glossier. This is sort of a warm orangey terracotta. It's not too orangey though. And since these have a lot of pigment, you do have to take a moment to really apply them so that they look even and, you know, they don't migrate out of your lip line. And they just have a real tacky feeling to them, but they feel immensely hydrating. So if you happen to have really dry lips that day, it's going to smooth it over and kind of camouflage them so that your lips just look really nice. And they feel as though whatever hydration is coming in through this product is actually doing something for your lips, which is really, really pretty. They're not 100% opaque, but they are opaque enough. 15 Pecan Brew. This one is beautiful. I've worn this a few times already. And it applies like a lip balm. Like you see, I'm rubbing into my lips. I'm pretty firm with it. This is just so dramatic and beautiful and comfortable, and you could see the product is very melty in the package, so you only want to push up a little bit, but you can roll it down again, but it can get a little messy. But nonetheless, this shade is just stunning. It's like an orangey brick. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. They do have a scent to them. The scent is almost like a sweet scent, but like a bright, fruity, sweet scent. Nothing that seems to affect my lips. Nothing where it's obnoxious and I feel like, you know, I'm smelling it beyond my application. It's just a comfortable product. Number 13, Scottish Nude. I could see this being a nude on someone with a much deeper skin tone. On me, it feels very dramatic still, but kind of day appropriate. I wouldn't have a problem wearing this. It's a really deep, rich nude rose color with a splash of red, a splash of brown. It's a nice, unusual color. Next up, I'll pick Nougat Sand from the original release, number 5. And sorry for my background, I was doing laundry and then I realized I want to do this. Nougat Sand is a really pretty, rosy, warm nude. So isn't too vivid, really kind of simple to put on, effortless. Kind of goes a little bit with my terracotta-y nudie top, and I feel like it's very much that. This is number 1, Coco Nude. These have a great wear time too, again, because they are really tacky, and so they will hold on to your lips. They have a really nice wear down, so they wear down evenly, and you can layer them up really easily. Now this is truly a nude, a little peach leaning on me, but I think like a perfect nude. Here's number 10, Nude Beige from the newer line. This one is a real neutral, cool tone nude. I think this will please many people. If you're looking for a more neutral lip for a more cool tone look or neutral look, I think this is really beautiful. Number 11, Buffy Coral. I don't know why they call this coral. There's nothing coral about this. This is more of neutral nude rose. So kind of very pale, a little more cool toned, neutral leaning. Very similar to that last shade, but again, a little more rose leaning. Number 12, Naked Rose. It's even sort of a brighter rose color. Still pretty effortless. Feel like a very friendly shade for folks. So it seems like with this new release, I feel like they tried to fill in and give more of a range that is more nude leaning on a lot of folks. So this is their Naked Rose. We're gonna do number 8, Coralia. This was from the first release. Now this was very vivid. Almost has like a white base to it. Fun color, not really my favorite shade, but very pretty, pinky coral, vivid for the springtime. 3, it's called Sorbet Balm. This is a very pretty color, has like a little watermelon aspect, but still some oranginess, some red, some vibrancy to it, but I think it's much more wearable than that last shade. Number 9, Peonies. And this is straight up a hot pink, Barbie pink. Kind of similar to that Coralia. It was like, it feels very white based in a way. Super, super vibrant. It's incredible that the same formulation, which is so melty and so comfortable, can also yield such strong pigment. If you're looking for a fun, hot Barbie pink, look no further. This is number 2, Lovely Pink. This is, of those sort of vivid shades that feel more white based, this is my favorite. Hands down, this is a watermelon pink. I love a watermelon pink. I love it on the cheeks. I love it on the lips. It's sort of my vibe for a vivid lip in the spring, and yeah, this is gorgeous. Number 4, so this one has some rich pigmentation too. These are such a pleasure to put on. So there you have a classic red. They call it Hippie Berry. I call it classic red. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's really rich, has vividness to it as well. So it's not a deep, vampy red. It's a happy red. It's a day appropriate red. Really pretty. In this formulation, I think you should feel pretty confident that this is not going to really migrate anywhere because it has that gripping formula. And so, yeah, I would feel pretty confident wearing it in this color. This is number 6, Kaya Fig. This is a mid-tone rosy shade. I think it would be probably a lot of people's red shade or going out at night. This is about as dark as they would want to go. It's pretty. It's pretty. Is it like my favorite or am I over the moon about it? No. And last is Mauve Whip, number 7. This is again similar to that last shade, a mid-tone rose, a little more red leaning, a little more vivid, definitely my preference. So that is all of the shades. If I were to compare them to formulas that I have that are similar, I would definitely say the Charlotte Tilbury Hyaluronic Kiss formula is very similar in its meltiness, balminess, the way that it's like sticky but has that grip but still that high shine. Very, very similar. I only have one shade of these, but you know, now having discovered this much more affordable option, I'm happy to have them. But this is a really beautiful product, especially in Pillow Talk, which is that color, and it's near identical. Near identical. I would say that the Romand formula has a bit more pigment, probably, but you can get it to be a bit more sheer. The other product that this reminded me of is the Fantastic Lips by LH Cosmetics. This one's in the shade Topaz. They also have a twist up design and they're super comfortable. These have, I'd say, a little bit more of a satin finish, so not as glossy. So if you like the idea or the texture of these and you're like, wow, I wish they would come out with a little bit of something that's not maybe so high shine, check out the LH Cosmetics. It's a great brand and very similar texture. Very much like a gel that adheres to the lips, feels like a balm, but theirs doesn't come off so shiny. And they have some really beautiful, unique colors. Again, that one's Topaz. It's really, really beautiful nude. So yeah, that is my roundup. Stay tuned because I will be swatching them again and showing you in indirect sunlight what they look like if you're looking for a comparison. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer. Say hi down below. Click a thumbs up if you liked it and consider subscribing. And I hope that you all have a great evening. Okay, take care everyone. Bye.